Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's What Is World, my YouTube channel. We're going to be going over the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 9, Episode 19. The title for the episode was Sides, Dishes, and Side Pieces. That's what we got going on. Going right on into that first scene, I'm like, why haven't Carmen gotten a job on her own? Why is she still being employed with Candy? Not understanding that one. Okay, then we have Carmen and Todd are there fixing up the restaurant. Real Candy and Todd fussing about some outside chairs while he went behind her back and changed the color of the chairs. I think it's just anxiety Candy's having with the restaurant needing to be open for her friends and family members to come and see what's going on in the restaurant that the old lady gang's supposed to have uh I guess, brought into fruition with their recipes and their style of cooking, and to get them something to do where they can get off Candace's payroll and they can start working for their money. And she don't have to feel like she has to cut them a check every month for whatever. You know what I'm saying? I hope it does be successful. So Todd can have somewhere he can pretty much claim his own. Because it seemed like Candy don't spend over more money than she wanted to invest in the restaurant. She probably just want her money back. And once her money has cleared of what she financed the project for Todd to pretty much have, she'll feel more comfortable about it because she'll be done got her money back. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever he do in the future with it, I guess she could care less, even if they got a divorce or whatnot. You can have it, whatever. But then again, I don't know how they're gonna play out because it got the old lady gangs and their pictures connected to it, and you know how it is. The person get divorced, they be siding with one side, and then they want the rights brought. Oh, I hope they stay married. I really do, for their sake, because Todd have to fight all of them, and he'll lose in the end. He will lose in the end. So I really hope that this venture they don't went in together can stay a venture where it's making money for everybody involved. So then we leave that situation where Todd has taken over excuse me, the old LG restaurant, really making Candy dumb one, Carmen look dumb and stupid. He don't want their opinions on anything. He pretty much want to run the way he want to run it and see how he want to see it. Okay, he made that very clear in his scenes they shot. They would go to Kenya. Kenya come over to see Sheree, and she wants to come through her security gate, but Sheree meets her on the outside of her house, the outside gate, and talking here and there about it. She talks about Matt here and there, but Kenya just wanted to be nosy, and she said, "No, you got to wait like the rest of them. I invite you to the house more, honey." But little did we know that Sheree wasn't even supposed to be in there hosting no party because she hadn't even cleared no permits. She got in trouble for it, but that's a story that has been hashed out in the media while this had already been taped and they could have went back and edited it, but they chose not to. So the house is still not livable. She's still not in it. It's still a hot mess. Okay. Then we have Todd pick up Peter from the airport because he's down here in Atlanta supporting. He really wanted to come to a grand opening, but of course, Todd done went over budget and then some. And so and then you got the aunties ready to see the place because they can't really go down there because, it'd be too obvious and wouldn't nobody let them in because they'll really see ain't nothing really going on down there. And then they'll be on Candy like white on rice, and then the mama step in and talk shit, and they Candy just tired of it. So she's like, "Fuck it, we need to have something where we come show these seasoned women of mine that we are progressing, this, that, and the third, and just get them on my ass." You know what I'm saying? So they pretty much throw something together. And if the restaurant wasn't quite finished, they just show us the part that was, not quite done yet up to par. But like I said, it's not even supposed to be for occupancy to serve anybody. But then she did get permission to actually be able to serve here and there for friends and family members. You know what I'm saying? Not for anybody else to come sue her. But hell, your friends and family still can sue you too. You know what I'm saying? But this is what it is. She hoping maybe she got them to sign off on some clauses that they wouldn't sue her. That everything is sanitary, this, that, and the third. So they pretty much, let the seasoned women come in and see what's going on. Then we have Phaedra and her mom come to town. Well, I'm saying Phaedra's mom and dad come to town to celebrate her birthday. And I'm kind of confused. I don't know if they here on her birthday or a couple of days before her birthday. Because then she's celebrating with Portia. At Portia's house. So I'm kind of confused on which day we are we on the exact date or we're a few days early, a few days late. I don't know. But anyway, the parents come up and they're asking her. Well, they pretty much went to a yogurt shop and sat there and ate yogurt. I guess they had some people had 4 scoops, maybe the kids had 2. I don't know. But they're there telling her, they don't like divorce, but in her case, divorce had to happen. I didn't know Phaedra's parents, both of her parents were ministers. I thought it was just her mom. The dad kind of seems a little meek and mild to me, but then, maybe he is a little stern here and there. He just didn't really show it on TV, but he did say he would like to have the kids to come out for the summer, spend a week or 2 with him and this, that, and third. And Phaedra's like, okay, cool, yeah, we sure can send them down there. But, she ain't sending them nowhere unless she know her mama is going to be right there watching those kids. And probably a nanny, too, because Big Mama can't do it by herself. So look at that situation. Go to commercial, we come back. We have it's the day after the fashion show that Cynthia had gave on behalf of her cargo collection, and she comes downstairs with a cowboy hat on. And my mom always taught me you don't need to be wearing no hats in the house. It's bad luck. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but this child come in with a lounge. She was some pretty lounge gowns, a lounge around the house type of apparel, kind of like Zsa Zsa Gabor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in your pajamas, but you're in something that's very pretty and flowy, and you can pretty much wear it to bed if you had to, or lay across the bed. And she come down with a cowboy hat, talking to Noelle about, what today is, right? Excuse me. And Noelle like, another day. Day after the fashion show. She said, yeah, honey, you turned that out, this, that, and third, but no, this is my day that, I'm finally divorced from Peter. And I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not, girl. Your divorce just had paperwork done on it on February 21st, honey. You are not divorced. You and Phaedra fraudulent mess y'all got going on. Then she gonna say, well, how do Peter feel about it? And she's like, I haven't seen him. I haven't talked with him. I'm like, yeah, okay. Then we have Peter rented an Uber driver to take him over to where he was living with Cynthia in a little condo or whatnot. And he kind of calling himself reminiscing. I'm like, I just knew he was going to find himself at her lake house. But it is what it is. Hell, he done probably already been there. They just didn't film it. Move on from that situation. Go to Kenya calls Cynthia while she's talking to Noelle. And Cynthia go on and say, I'm divorced today. And, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of hearing about that because we know it's a lie. Moving on, we have Candy shows up and she's ready to fight with Todd because stuff is not how she needs it to be. Why Todd not wearing his wedding ring? I like, okay, he still could be wearing his wedding ring because it seemed like Candy downsized. She don't wear her rock here and there. It's just a little something. He could be wearing a little something, but I tell you, man. But anyway, Todd just want Candy to go home, period. He don't want to hear none of her, whatever. She asked her, how much are we over budget? He said about 100 grand. She looking like, ugh. I'm like, well, Peter and what's her name? Cynthia told you when they had their restaurant here in not restaurant, but their bar one. Well, it was like a lounge and restaurant too. Bar one that, hey, it was a hot mess, It's like your baby. You're gonna be married to it, pretty much. So now she's kind of realizing what Peter and Cynthia tried to tell her. And Todd when they were first venturing in saying they wanted to get a restaurant. That y'all have no idea what y'all are getting yourselves into. But it's Candy money. He tossing around. But if it were his money, it'd be something different. I am very sure of that. Anyway, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Sheree is so-called moving out of her condo to the house that Thelma built. I just had to get that in. But, I'm like, Sheree ought to know better. Faking fraudulent again, too. She ain't moving nowhere, probably to another I don't know, hotel probably because that house ain't that house is not for any living going on. Because even when she threw her a housewarming party, she didn't have no refrigerator, no stove, nothing that showed that she pretty much was being able to live in the house. Still major work need to be going on. It's not livable, so I don't know why she did all this stunting for nothing. Because she even got in trouble for having camera people um, taping, her housewarming when she shouldn't have been in there in the first place because she had no permits for that type of ordeal that she was having. But it played out in social media as well, so we gone past that. Then we go to Portia. She's setting up for Phaedra to come over and chillax with her on her birthday, and she's really being a friend to Phaedra. I don't know how the reunion is going to turn out. Maybe they're not going to be friends after all because Phaedra's too fake and fraudulent this season and last season too, trying to hold Portia to all this, malice that Candy has for her. When lo and behold, she's going to really figure out who is the queen of the messy mess. And hopefully she'll get her on the reunion, but we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. Okay, then we have Todd really cut it close with the cleaning up of the restaurant a few hours before the little opening was supposed to be had for the family to come in and do their test tasting and stuff. This joker still ain't went home, got no shower. I'm like, wait a minute, don't you supposed to have like a business office in your establishment where you do your books for the night or whatnot? Where you could have got dressed or took a wash up or something. I mean, you should have implanted this time into your whatever you were trying to do. I don't know. Because it seemed like Todd's becoming a plumber, the contractor, the overseer, some of everything to save that money that should have been went to somebody professional hands versus his, and then shit would have been right from the beginning, at least on time. Money talks, bullshit walks all day, every day. Um, then it just Todd just there. He just there, y'all, watching everything transpire. Heck, Don Juan there and Carmen, they hanging up pictures and stuff of the old lady gang and this, that, and third. I just don't like that name, old lady gang. I don't know how Candy went with it and the whole Western scene. I'm like, it's Southern cooking, babies. It is what it is. Anyway, everybody was in there. Everybody was invited except for Portia, from what Candace say. I'm like, man, you and Todd had it out with Phaedra, but you still put her on the list. I mean, I don't know what Candace going with this. I mean, just because she did say something that could have ruined your reputation. Y'all all still taping on the show. Y'all still in the same vicinity of room space with taping. Who cares? Invite her. They didn't come. So be it. You know what I'm saying? She's no worse than Phaedra, but you're gonna find that out towards reunion time, I'm sure. Um, then we leave that situation. Everybody's at the restaurant enjoying themselves. Of course, the old lady gang, they're there, except for Mama Joyce. Of course, she had to come in, and Ken had already gave them a specific attire to wear, this, that, and the third. Everybody adhered to that format, except for Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce was late. How they say, fashionably late. She come up looking quite nice, but it wasn't what they had told her to wear. But she had to stunt. They call her Beyonce, you know what I'm saying? But she almost got cussed out by her older sister Bertha, because Bertha don't play that. Okay. Then we have Frick Frat. They're having their own little party together. They trying on wigs, trying to get Phaedra a new look for a new man that she ain't got no business out doing nothing with because she's still married. Oh my goodness. Then we have Todd has the downstairs entertainment section, okay. But I'm like, okay, with all these sofas making it look like a movie theater scene more so than a dance floor or entertaining type situation. I mean, what are you gonna have? Quiet moments or the quiet storm where you just have guests come in and they're doing a lot of ballads where there's no dancing, no slow dance and nothing. I just didn't like that whole scene. I didn't care too much for all those sofas just in the middle of the floor when it should have been like a dance floor type of situation. But he barely was on his toes. He probably looked like he wanted to fall to the floor. After everything was over with, because I'm sure he was exhausted. But that's how it is when you don't want to give up that dollar for somebody else professionally to do it. That's their business. versus he want to get all the money and put it in his pocket and do a half-ass job, you know. But it is here what it is, you know what I'm saying? I can't love it, I like it, you know. So that was pretty much it. And they wanted Candy to sing a song, and I'm like, they were saying yeah, I was saying no. Because I'm like, oh, she's a background singer, people. She's a background singer. But anyway, she built it out some flying high or above the haters or something. But I'm like, I think she was off tune of how the song was supposed to go. And that's because she didn't have no music to back her up to keep her in whatever part of the song she was supposed to be singing. Which, I mean, she didn't sound bad, but it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. I'm like, why she just didn't have somebody that she knew in the industry that would come by, just be present, and then just, you know, sing something, little diddly here, you know, like Kiki White. She in town, she stay in Atlanta. Could have hooked her up, you know, say, come get some good food, girl. And could you just sing one song? That's all I'm asking you, just one song you could sing for my folks, and then you can just go on the way. Just let them see we got the stage thing going on for private affairs. You know what I'm saying? Not no big ass band up here, but you know, private affair. Like want to have that ambiance where it's a sexy type of situation, and everybody just want to be in love, and you just have that, you know what I'm saying, that one stage presence up there, and y'all just get on that piano or keyboard and just sing your hearts out. You know what I'm saying? Intimate, but like a little baby concert. That's what I'm going for. You know, that's how she could have said, but here what it is. She got up there and did her little diddly, and that was it. Okay. Um, it was better late than never. It was better than that. So I was like, okay, we can roll with that. But don't get back up there. Turn the mic off. We don't need her going back up there doing nothing. Okay. Then I was like, well, why she didn't bring her little group that she's been promoting? They could have did one song, but I'm like, was the stage that little where they couldn't put a little choreographing back there? I don't know, but it is what it is. Then we go to let me see, where are we at? There's so much was going on, and not even with the best part in the start. But anyway, you know, they were talking to Apollo earlier, Todd and Peter. And he was like, y'all got to meet my new lady friend, this and, you know, the other. But they didn't know that Apollo was going to tell the girl to show up in his absence. I'm like, who is she, man? Woo, but anyway, Miss Cherie or Shireen, we gotta talk about Sheree because you know she just gobbling up everything. Her shrimp and rice or whatever it is, shrimp and grits she got going on. You know, just offering food to folks, and she ain't did shit. You know, I'm like, okay, well, what we gonna have a show? Look, Sheree need to go. I need to pull, yeah, we need to pull Sheree off the show too. She need to just go vacate. I have nothing for her either, but leaving her all together. Miss Shireen, Apollo's fiance, girlfriend, however you want to, home wrecker, whatever you want to call it. She showed up at Todd's family night, the opening of the restaurant. And he's shocked, or he looking shocked, I don't know. And she comes in, notice, evidently Apollo gave her good, what she said, she watched the show, she know who Todd is. But anyway, she goes up to him, are you Todd? I'm like, girl, please. So anyway, he said yes, and she goes on to tell him who she is, and they shocked as hell. And I'm like, Todd, you should have been a better actor, you know, because you look like you was scared and shit. Then Todd said, well, let me go take you downstairs so you can see my wife, because, you know, I can't believe this is going on. So she gets down there along with Peter, and they introduce her. And Candy looking stupid like, what? Can you say that again? You know, all the crew there. You know, Kenya want to trade spaces so she can get up there right next to the girl. Make sure she hearing everything. And luckily, Phaedra did not show up because Candy did invite her. And that would have been a real slap in the face. And Phaedra would have been thinking she was fraudulent for setting her up like that. But I mean, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't friends no more, so who gives a shit? And I don't even know why you even wanted to be cordial with them. You're not dealing with her anymore, just like you're not dealing with so-called Portia anymore. So why invite either or? But anyway, the girl come out and say, you know, she don't really give us no detailed information about their whole little engagement or how they got together. She just like, this is who we are right now. If y'all want to know more, y'all gotta wait 7, 8, 10 years. Paulo could tell y'all. But I'm just here to represent him since he ain't him. Everybody just looking at her like, really? Really, side chick? Really? But Peter getting him a little up and down, little version, up and down and around, like, ooh, I would like a piece of that, kind of stuff like that. I'm like, Apollo still making moves, and he ain't even out of prison and still being on, TV, even if we just got the voice audio. I'm like, somebody cutting Apollo a check. If somebody cutting Apollo a check, 'cause he needs it. He needs it. I ain't never seen nobody in jail and still have pull like he got. Still filming, but yet he's not on TV, face to face. We got audio for him. Like, where they do that at and why? And Candy goes on to tell Apollo she feels some kind of way about this because, she don't want Phaedra to think she being funny, acting this, that, and that. I'm like, Candy, why you care? Why do you care? And Apollo just straightened Candy out and said, hey, I ain't with her no more. She trying to divorce me. I'm trying to divorce her. That's my future that y'all looking at now. That's her. We ain't caring about her. I done moved on. She done moved on. So that was pretty much it. And I was like, all right, Apollo, go on, do your thing. Do your thing, boy. Do your thing. Okay? I ain't got nothing but love for you. I ain't got nothing but love for you, Apollo. And come on home, stop doing these infractions that you still trying to do in jail, putting more time on your sentence that you already got. Aiden needs you, honey. Even if you ain't Dylan's father. You know what I'm saying? Aiden needs your hell. He misses dad. Look just like him. But anyway, y'all, that was my take because it was kind of boring. I mean, if that little part didn't play out and we finally got a chance to see her, Apollo's fiance, uh, it was a boring as hell. I'm like, where's Nene? I need Nene. I need structure. I need somebody to come in and regulate. You know what I'm saying? And get something popping because it's like it's flatlining. It comes, we get some resuscitation on the show and then it flatline. It just really wasn't exciting as how I thought it would be. I don't know. Maybe it has run its course. But if Nene and Kim Zodiac, well, I don't care about Kim. She ain't got to come. Hell, pay Nene Kim's portion, because I can deal with Marlo better than I can deal with Kim. But it is what it is. People want to see Kim. I want to see Nene. We're going to revive this show because they can't do it. Hell, it need to be closed down. We need to forget this. Or they need to get another whole crew. Another whole crew. But y'all, that was my take of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 9, episode 19. Side dishes such as food and side pieces such as, other women coming in the mix. Okay? Y'all take it easy and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.